Hello people, hope the light's okay in here. There's not as much sunlight out there as there was yesterday. Adjust camera. Yeah, right. Update. First of all, I want to thank Gillen, or Gillet, sorry, I hope I said your name right. Mel Sousa, and and somebody else. Oh God, he wrote a really nice comment on my last video. I haven't replied personally to you all because, well, I'll tell you in a minute for why, because things have been going on. But there is someone called Pick or something. Yeah, I realise I pronounced, when I said mes amis or mon ami or something, I kind of, I know that I learnt Spanish and I learnt French and I learnt Turkish, and I kind of get them all confused, and it's a little bit weird when I say mon ami or mon. I know you don't pronounce the S, but there's also a few other comments on videos from the past about me being really upset one minute and crying but there being no tears, and other sort of comments like that about switching on drama and all. Yeah, I quite openly admit that because of my personality disorders, there's been times in the past where I have really not played for the camera, because inevitably I do these things, A, for like a diary for myself, and B, because I hope in some way I can be of help to someone, or maybe not, sorry, maybe I can be of help, maybe I'm not of help is what I meant. But all in all, my intentions are good, and I'd just like to clarify that my intentions are good, so I'm sorry if anybody is confused or offended by anything, last year and the year before, and then all the time before that, I was very much in denial about my own illness, my own self, and I was very confused. And yeah, one minute I was literally like, oh, woe is me, and the next minute like, oh, life's so great, oh no. But now, if there's one thing now I will be, it's fucking honest. And yeah, sometimes I do. I'm crying on the inside, but I can't cry on the outside. I'm angry on the inside, but I'm smiling on the outside, or whatever. It's just part of who I am, and I just try and be real me as much as I can, although it's really confusing because often I don't know what real me is. However, that's my sort of disclaimer, if you like. Yeah, update about going to York. Me and Mum aren't going. My father and my son were going anyway because they've got to go and collect an engine that my son bought on eBay for his motorbike. And my father had decided that it would be nice if me and Mum came and spent a day in York and blah blah and blah. And yeah, it was causing a lot of anxiety for me for lots of reasons. And anyway, he said to me about 5 o'clock, oh, are you okay with going to York? And I said, well, it's only one night. And he said, no, it's not just one night, it's a whole day tomorrow travelling. He said, and you've got to work out how you're going to eat and do whatever you do with my little rituals. And then it's a whole day Saturday and blah blah. And when he put it like that, I thought, fuck, he's right. I don't like to be outside of my comfort zones, and that might put me outside of my comfort zones. So I thought about it for a half an hour. I then went and told him, is it too late to cancel the room? Because, and I told him the truth, because these days I try and be truthful about, I said, A, the weather's not going to be really, brilliant. Secondly, I don't have much money at the moment. Thirdly, yeah, you're right, it is a day travelling. It's 2 days essentially, and 1 night in a hotel. And I said, well, if it's possible for you to cancel the room, if you could, that would be helpful, because then me and my mum can stay here, and you and my son can go and drive up to York, driving up to Durham and collect the engine, come back, have a meal at the hotel, have a pint or 3 or whatever they do, go to sleep and come back the next day. And me and mum can be here. And he actually turned around to me and said, you've had several really bad nights this week, and you need to make more effort. And that really hurt my feelings, because I've been to see a consultant today at the mental health team locally, and I've explained the events that went on last year that are causing me a lot of PTSD, the being sectioned and the horrendous time I had in 2 of the units I was put in, and then the 2 deaths we've had this year, which I'm not going to elaborate on at the moment, but the one is still so raw and personal. It's just, don't want to talk about that. And even my brother's wedding, which was a happy occasion for everybody else in the family, but for me it was very anxiety provoking. And I got told today, you're doing really well considering everything. If you put it in a big picture, you're doing okay. Don't beat yourself up. Life's not a bag of roses and all that sort of stuff. But then to be told by my father tonight that I'm not putting enough effort in and I have to try harder, that hurt. And I was angry. I still am, but I'm calming it down. I cope with things in ways that aren't conventional or probably right. I've had years of DBT, CBT, inpatient treatment, outpatient treatment, psychotherapy, psychoanalysis, psychiatrists, everything going. I've taken every drug under the sun, antipsychotics, antidepressants, tranquilizers, the whole benzo range, you name it, I've had it, or I'm on it, or something. And quite frankly, yeah, I know actually, I'm really chuffed that I'm not going to York. Me and Mum are going to have a ladies' girls' night or something, and it'll be nice. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to update people on that, and also thank you for, as I say, 99% of the feedback I get is really positive and really nice. And the others I either guess don't really understand me, which I don't blame you for not understanding me. I don't understand myself a lot of the time. But there's no need to be nasty. But the rest of you, I love you. And yeah, I'll go for now.